Shaw Fitzgerald from the dugout here in Durban North. This is Trend News. Came across an interesting article yesterday. Refugees turn on Good Samaritan. Basically what happened was, this couple that owns a farm in Cato Ridge, they allowed some refugees, xenophobic refugees, to come and live on their farm just to give them shelter. Anybody knows what xenophobia is? It's basically foreign nationals in Africa that are coming to live in South Africa, and they are taking some of the jobs here, and these people are getting attacked for it. That's what the core crux of xenophobia is. Now apparently he took them in, and they formed two groups, and they're not happy, and they're threatening him and his family on his farm, and he seems like he can't get rid of them. So okay, here's the article. IOL News. Rescued refugees turn on Samaritan. This article was released on the 20th of December. Andrew Wartnaby, who owns a hope farm in Cato Ridge, northwest of Durban, feels like a prisoner after his life has been threatened by a disgruntled group of foreign nationals he accommodated on his farm. They have accused him of being a government agent and alleged that he was starving them and benefiting financially from the donations made by those who wanted to help the displaced immigrants. The rebel group has also denounced its leader Vital. Apparently what's happened with this group is they've broken into two parts. Vital leads the good group, and the other group is the one that's disgruntled with all the situation here. Wartnaby on Sunday told the Sunday Tribune he is terrified to walk on his farm following an incident on Thursday when a fire broke out, believed to be started by the group burning a tent. What are they burning a tent for? The farmer said the day before the incident they had chanted no cabbages, no cabbage in rejection to the food offered them. He said he went to address the group and his members encircled and insulted him. I'm very scared of this group. He does not feel safe here. They threatened to cut off his head and kill his family. I walk very carefully around here. We have public order police on site every night since the incident occurred. Although he does not regret offering part of his farm to the victims of the recent alleged xenophobic attacks, he's explained that his actions have overtaxed government services. He said it was complicated and he couldn't understand why his guests hated him so much when they were so close to his children. His wife said it was completely crazy. They're fighting over logistics, food, water, food and toiletries. The communication between the two groups has completely broken down to a point that it can never be repaired. It's really sad to see what frustration can do to people. Yonka, who's the director of the Access to Justice Association of South Africa, she said the situation became complex when the group split, with a larger dissenting group refusing to be assisted on a case-by-case basis and only willing to be assisted as a whole. The latter option was not feasible, she said. Ultimately, the problem remains that the group has nowhere to go. If you feel you can assist in any way, providing safe alternative shelter, please get in touch. And this is what Yonka was saying, looking for people to maybe help these people settle somewhere else. Meanwhile, the KZN Natal Premier Senzo commented that they had no plans to intervene until a commission set up to investigate the causes of xenophobia in the province had completed its work. So it's just crazy, eh? This guy, Mr. Wartnaby and his wife, they had good hearts to bring in these foreign nationals, and they were escaping attacks from the local populace because they're coming in and using up their land and their jobs and situation, and they get onto his farm and then they start attacking him, or start threatening him, and so it's a crazy situation. We'll get my thoughts on this later. Interesting article. I actually hope that Andrew Wartnaby and his wife and his family get this situation resolved. What I find so interesting is that these people are foreign nationalists. They're coming onto his farm and he allowed them to settle on his farm because he felt sorry for them and wanted to help them out. And then they form into little groups and they start wanting to threaten to attack him. And then another interesting part of it is that the department won't resolve this issue and won't help these refugees until they found out what the causes are of xenophobia in the province. They're actually, they can't do anything with these people. They're looking to relocate them, but who wants to take them after reading an article like this? I certainly won't have them here at my house where I live, because considering what happened to Andrew, they kind of buried their own home. Sean Fitzgerald from the dugout in Durban North. This is Trend News. Until later, cheers.